Manchester, Manchester, it's another dreary day. In Manchester, is the sun shining in Manchester? The pigs are in full force in Manchester, because Ian Curtis was pulled over in Manchester. Manchester, Manchester, Ian Curtis didn't yield to oncoming traffic in Manchester. So the pigs pulled Ian over in Manchester. Committed a crime, but Manchester traffic is always tough, and Ian didn't mean to get caught up in it, so he forgot to yield to oncoming traffic and was pulled over. Ian Curtis was pulled over in Manchester. Manchester, Manchester, the pigs got Ian in Manchester. The cop was apparently very polite to Ian, but still Ian was pulled over in Manchester. Manchester, and he got off with a warning in Manchester, Manchester. Ian was pulled over in Manchester. A hard day for Ian in Manchester, Manchester, because he was late to work that day when the pig pulled him over in Manchester, Manchester. Although by all accounts he was a pleasant bloke, and he said he admired Ian's banjo division, but still it put a damper on Ian's day in Manchester, Manchester. Whoa, yeah. When Ian arrived at work, his boss wasn't mad. She didn't even know that he was late. She was always happy to see the lad. They chatted over morning tea. He told her about the pig and how unfair life could be. Ian, you should know that life can be fleeting. Live your life like it has lots of meaning. Ian realized it wasn't always dreary in Manchester, 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 Manchester. Sometimes life is unfair in Manchester, and life can also be hard in Manchester, but that's not always true, and it's not